I wouldn't want to have you here and have a woman of your stature in Africa and around the world without asking this question. In countries like Rwanda, the number of parliamentarian women are very, very high. We've had women presidents like Joyce Banda, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. We've had vice presidents or prime ministers in neighboring countries, Senegal, and now the VP in Gambia. So there's a lot of progress that women are making in Africa. At the same time, President Buhari, who talked about one woman in particular, his wife, that belonging to the kitchen or to the bedroom. So I want to just get your sense of what is our status these days in Africa, and what kind of assessment do you have on that?
My personal assessment, had been involved in the women's movement over 20 years, is the fact that women are progressing. The status of women is improving. Women have predominantly occupied the informal sector. They have been in the agricultural sector, in the social sector, environment, water and sanitation, and everywhere. And they had taken, for many years, they were taking a back seat. But if you measure now, from the developmental perspective and economy, you find that women are increasingly creating their own space, and that is what is important. Women are no longer accepting to be silent. What we need to do now is to really have strategies for women which will be articulated by women based on their priorities, their aspirations, and ensure that government is held accountable.
And I want to actually ask real quick while you're there, one of my last questions about the role of women in the transition, in this peaceful transition in the Gambia.
Yes, women played a critical role in the transition. We knew that women and children will bear the brunt of any conflict, and the situation of Gambia was going towards conflict. So rather than sitting being complacent, we took leadership into the process and helped to bring about the change you're talking about in the Gambia. It is peaceful because women were on the ground just to advise and to counsel the youths not to go into the streets, because that could have been chaotic, it could have been loss of lives. Women are playing a pivotal role in politics. We need to encourage them more. We need to provide, ensure that all the educational facilities that we have, or opportunities that we have, and other development activities encourage women to come in the forefront by providing them the productive resources, the advocacy they need, productive in terms of land tenure system, microfinancing, microcredit, and also mentoring. Mentoring is very important. My passion and commitment is to have more women in the political process, in the economic process. Right now, in the Gambia, we have 4 women in cabinet, but looking at the type of government, supportive government that we have back home under the leadership of His Presidency, Adama Barrow, we will have more women in decision making by the time we complete our tenure of office.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much for taking our questions. And it's so wonderful to have you here.